Hey there, Quickie Seekers. Welcome back to Need a Quickie Podcast. I am your host, Kat Vroman, and I write steamy paranormal romance novelettes for readers who are too busy to wait for their happily ever afters. So this podcast is for those of us who like our romances short, steamy, and wrapped up with a satisfying HEA. Each week, I'll bring you several yummy romances in 10 minutes or less. So let's get started. All right, first up is Cassie Blake's The Business Engagement. One fake engagement can save two reputations if they can remember to keep their hands off of each other. Tropes include millionaire boss, lawyers in love, fake engagement, tragic past, and enemies to lovers. One of my favorite tropes. So the business engagement is available to read for free if you have a Kindle Unlimited subscription. And then also you can learn more about Cassie Blake, the author, at cassieblake.com. Okay. So the next we have Adele Knight's Her Wild Roommate. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can see how beautiful this cover is. I love the purple. All right. I only meant to prove I wasn't boring, not give my roommate front row seats. What does that even mean? So tropes include friends to lovers, protective and possessive hero, and he falls first. So Her Wild Roommate is available to read for free in Kindle Unlimited as well. And you can learn more about author Adele Knight at adeleknight.com. My addition to this week's podcast is Monstrous Valentine. 3 centuries of sleep, 1 accidental touch, and a snowstorm that keeps them very, very close. Just in time for Valentine's Day. Tropes include reverse billionaire, the reverse billionaire trope. And the hero has his V card, they're snowed in, and there's a mature age gap. Monstrous Valentine is also free to read if you have a KU subscription, and you can learn more about me, Kat Vroman, at katvroman.com. Okay, next I'm bringing you a hot cowboy. I won't say no to that. So this one's by Annmarie Springs, Landing the Cowboy. When I climb into a trailer to hide, I do not expect to go for a ride that ends in the arms of a cowboy. Sign me up. All right, tropes include damsel in distress, curvy woman, protective cowboy, and it's a small town romance. So Landing the Cowboy is available to read for free in KU. We've got several of those this week. And you can find out more about Annmarie Springs at annmariesprings.com. And if you can hear my cat, I apologize. She decided that she has to talk about cowboys as well. All right, next we have Just Friends with a Rockstar by Kitt Henley. So Just Friends with a Rockstar is a spicy second chance friends to lover redemption story featuring a rock star hero who is in need of forgiveness, a jilted drummer heroine craving belonging, and a secret crush revealed. Tropes include second chance romance, friends to lover, and a bandmate crush. Just Be Friends with a Rockstar is also in Kindle Unlimited. That's the theme this week. And you can find out more about Kitt Henley at kithenley.com. Okay. Now, I don't know if there's ever going to be a week where I do not bring you a hot mountain man, but what can I say? They're delicious, right? Sheltered by the Mountain Man by Peyton, Lawson. I only meant to pull off the road, let the engine cool, but the car died. My signal vanished, and the storm rolled in so fast that it felt personal. I was carrying my daughter, drenched and shaking, when I saw the cabin light. Then the door opened, and he filled the frame. Broad, silent, intense. The kind of man you don't ask twice for help. And when he said, "Inside now," I swear The safest I felt in years was stepping straight into his arms. So tropes include grumpy, reclusive mountain man, single mom on the run, and one bed. Another one of my favorite tropes. Sheltered by the Mountain Man will be out on March 14th, 2026. So you still got time to pre-order this baby. And you can find out more about Peyton Lawson at PeytonLawsonRomance.com. Well, that wraps things up for this week's Need a Quickie podcast. Go feed that TBR of yours. Links are in the description. And if you enjoyed this, please hit the subscribe button and also give the podcast a like. That gets it out there to more eyes for those of us who are so busy that we don't have time for a multi-day read of a romance. We want our HEAs immediately. So I'm Kat Vroman, and remember, life is too short for slow burns. See you next week, Quickie Seekers.